Hey everyone, I hope you're all ready for some good advice for new players. If you are already a long-time player, you probably already know a lot of this by now, but if not, I hope this helps you out on your journey role-playing in Neverwinter Nights. I would say defenses are one of your top concerns when you first get into game. There are a couple different types of defenses. To start with, there is base AC, dexterity, armor, shield, size modifier, deflection, and finally dodge. The number one rule is you cannot stack the same type of armor. You have two natural armor rings, a +1 and a +1 won't equal +2. But if you have a +2 ring, +2 will override the +1, and the +1 will be negated. So stacking all of the different armor types will definitely help you survive your early game. Here's a list of the spells that can be useful for early game. Starting with, there's Mage Armor, Barkskin, Shield, Shield of Faith, and Cat's Grace. So the second subject is creating parties and, making friends. On your journey, you're going to meet a lot of people, have fun, and find people you enjoy playing with. Even having one or two friends to say hello to and spend time with, and make role-playing that much better. Creating parties is a great way to meet a lot of people and a real icebreaker when it comes to making friends. Even just running up to someone and saying hi. Our next subject is creating a backstory. Write down a backstory somewhere, even something simple like where your character is from and what brought them here. People who are invested in knowing a character, spend a lot of time, are gonna want to know who this person is. Learning something about a character is a great way to tell someone that you're interested in something a bit more than just, let's go smack a couple monsters. Perhaps one of your friends has some depression or had a bad experience with something. Learning about these things will make a more complex relationship. And, maybe talking or hanging out with this person will, help them with their problems. So another big one is how to walk in-game. For any of the non-elf characters, all you have to do is set your character into detect mode, and he will automatically walk. If you want to run, take it off. That's how you could do it, pretty easily. But let's say that you are an elf character. Elf characters have the ability that your detect mode is always on, so you can't turn it on and off. So what you're going to want to do is copy and paste sentence -always walk, and your character will start walking. If you want to have him run again, press always walk and he'll start running again. So there are a couple of things that you probably shouldn't do, while role-playing. The first one is don't attack players without any roleplay. Let that other person react and be ready for such a thing. If you want to fight someone, at least roleplay up to the point of the conflict. The second, in most cities, you probably don't want to go walking around invisible, unless you're a guard of the city, maybe. That might be an exception. Not all cities like that you are hooded or wearing a helmet of some sort, and you may be asked to take it off. But that doesn't apply to every server. Depends on the server, so make sure to, ask around if, what's okay, or look it up online or on a wiki or something. Our fourth one is don't explain what your character is thinking. For an example, Dinadin is thinking about a friend and where she is. Other characters can't read your mind, so it's kind of like creating, the fourth wall. Our fifth one is out of character stuff. An example is, Dindin doesn't know about the 4 treasures of Ultimate Sword. Example. Don't have them start talking about something they don't actually know anything about. There are ways you can possibly learn about these things or roleplay and maybe find someone who does know. One last one to think about is don't worry too much about hitting max level. Think of it as a journey. You're going to get there eventually. I would say once you hit max level, you may find yourself unsure what to do. So definitely, take your time and have fun with it. So this is some of the advice I was able to think of. I hope this has helped you guys out a little bit for you new players out there. There were probably a lot of things I didn't cover, but this is what I thought was important. As always, if you all enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos.